From getting noticed to giving back, we're all about the many faces and facets of community today on The Express. On today's show,
this one will just be $1 as well.
Whistler's Reuse It Centre.
The Reuse It Centre has kept 170 metric tonnes of goods out of landfill.
West Side Story and the Vancouver Opera. Hi. Mount Seymour's United Church Thrift Store.
I've always loved the form of the bear.
Kathleen Tennick's Ceramic Bears. See that and more, local expression. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward at the CityScape Community Art Space in North Vancouver. We're going to talk about their new exhibition coming up, but first we're off to Whistler, where 28,000 pounds of food made its way to hungry families last year, all thanks to the sale of second-hand couches and sporting gear.
It's easy enough to do, discarding unwanted items into the trash. But what's one person's garbage is another's treasured find here at the Whistler Community Service Society's Reuse It Centre.
The Reuse It Centre has kept 170 metric tonnes of goods out of landfill, and the Rebuild It Centre so far 40 metric tonnes out of landfill. Did you find everything you need today?
Yeah. Even more impressive, ringing up ski gear or browsing for kitchenware at the Reuse It Centre directly improves the welfare of Whistler. All sale proceeds benefit the Whistler Community Service Society. Last year, donations and fundraising amounted to nearly $800,000.
This one will just be $1 as well today. Whistler Community Services Society supports over 25 programs in the Whistler community. Everything from our food bank, which is a huge one right now, to outreach, basically giving back to the Whistler community.
It's definitely a numbers game. These snowboards fuel programs that definitely add up. The Community Greenhouse program had 216 residents pulling out organic greens all summer long. Emergency financial assistance reached out with $45,000 in aid. 110 drug prevention classes educated 200 kids a week, and peer educators counseled almost 1,000 locals in one winter season.
The Whistler Community Services Society is very important because of what we're offering for the community. So we're really wanting to support and build the community.
Hi there, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I was just wondering, what's the deal?
Community building doesn't come cheap. Neither does building or renovating a home. A new chapter of the Whistler Community Service Society's Roundtable is the Rebuild It Centre, located at the end of Function Junction.
Most of the stuff that comes in here, I mean, especially in the hardware like door handles and lights and stuff like that, they're coming in new. We're selling them for, less than a third of cost, so people are saving a lot of money.
From toilets, tubs, and sinks upstairs to closet doors lining up downstairs, the Rebuild It Centre stacks up bargains thanks to Whistler's turnkey real estate. Many new second homeowners will gut their million-dollar homes and donate their granite kitchen countertops and marble vanities to this local cause.
It's just like the Reuse It, or like the lottery. If you don't, buy a ticket, you can't win. And same here, people are starting to now come in every 2 or 3 days just to see what's new. But they've already figured out that our pickup schedule is Wednesday through Fridays.
If a household item like an appliance is valued at $300 or more, Rebuild It Centre employees will pick up the item or give donators the velvet glove treatment.
If somebody wants to donate a kitchen or bathroom or whatever, and they want it removed, we'll go in with our crew and remove it from the site and bring it here at no charge.
There are many benefits to these two community centres: affordable fines, funding for social programs, and of course, reducing the accumulation of waste.
Looks like it needs a little TLC, but I think this is going to be a lot of fun for the summer. Excellent.
Some items may need a little TLC, but the price tag will leave neither you or your purchase in the dumps. From Whistler, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for The Express.
Now you know where to get a snowboard in a pinch. Both centres are located in Function Junction at the entrance to Whistler. Now, our next story on the Express also turns one person's trash into another person's treasure. We're meeting a longtime volunteer at the Mount Seymour United Church Thrift Store.
It's just after 1 p.m. at the Mount Seymour Thrift Store in North Vancouver, and the volunteers are busy making sure they're ready to open for 2 o'clock. Outside, there's certainly no lack of customers.
Okay, hi. Isn't this a beautiful fall day?
Gladys Johnson helped start the thrift store 21 years ago, and she enjoys the feeling of giving back, but it's the people she loves most.
To see them come in on a Thursday and be able to shop, it's something you can't buy. Okay, David. Is that it?
There are over 70 volunteers that help out, and Gladys gives them all credit. But if you ask around, everyone says Gladys is the backbone of the operation.
Let's check to make sure everything's out. Hi, Lily. Come on in.
Gladys is the bones of the thrift store. She's the originator. She's the manager. She's the one that comes up with new ideas for making the thrift shop better. She lives, eats, and breathes the thrift shop in a nice way.
The idea of the thrift store is to provide locals with a great deal while raising money for the community.
20% of it goes to First United Church and the downtown east side, and the other 80% goes into our own church and for our own programs.
It looks like almost everyone who came to the store today left with a smile and a great deal.
I actually came today looking for a little dresser for my foster baby's mom, who's due soon. But what I did find was a cute little laundry basket for her 3 kids, and I picked it up for $2.50.
I got a really good deal. I need this for my kitchen, so every time I visit, I get 1 or 2 for 25 cents. And it's just for games, 25 cents, and it's new.
And they're quite long and quite wide, and only for $6.
Steal of a deal.
I don't know where they come from, what they do, and that doesn't matter. Everybody's welcome here. And I'm always pleased to see them.
I'm Peter Verge in North Vancouver for The Express.
The thrift store is open on Thursdays from 2 until 8 p.m. Last year, the church did over $70,000 in sales, so congratulations to them. And so, you know, the reporter for that story, Peter Verge, he picked up a few choice designer items, and he only spent $5. You're watching The Express, and we're going to look at the local art scene up next.
After the break, the Vancouver Opera does West Side Story.
My pottery is a very soulful process.
The creations of Whistler's Kathleen Tennick.
Some people have meditation, some people have yoga, and I have mud.
You're watching local TV on The Express.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.